game over.
You shouldn't have come here.
People's lives are in danger!
This is a job for pirates.
Are you ready for a new adventure in the Descendants world? Do you want to meet new characters and visit new places? Do you want to see how Cameron Boyce's legacy lives on? Then get excited for Descendants 4, The Rise of Red, coming soon to Disney+. Descendants 4 is a movie that will be released on Disney+. It's the fourth movie in the Descendants series, which is about the children of famous Disney characters. The first three movies followed Mal, Eve, Jay, and Carlos, who are the children of Maleficent, the Queen Evil, Jafar, and Cruella de Vil. They lived on the Isle of the Lost, a place where all the villains and their kids were banished. They were invited to go to Oradan, a place where all the heroes and their kids lived. There, they had to decide whether to follow their parents' evil plans or to choose their destiny. Descendants 4 will be different from previous movies because they will not have the same main characters. Mal, Eve, Jay, and Carlos will not be in the movie because the actors who played Carlos, Cameron Boyce, passed away in 2019. The movie will also be a spin-off, which means it will tell a new story that is related to the original one, but not a direct continuation. The new movie will introduce two new main characters, Red and Chloe. Red is the daughter of the Queen of Hearts, who is a villain from Alice in Wonderland. Chloe is the daughter of Cinderella and King Charming, who are Cinderella's heroes. Red and Chloe will meet when something goes wrong during the celebration of a new royal baby. They will have to work together and use a magical pocket watch to travel back in time and stop a disaster from happening. The Descendants 4 will also have some characters from the previous movies, such as Uma, who is the daughter of Ursula, the sea witch from The Little Mermaid. Uma was an enemy of Mal and her friends, but later on they became allies. The movie will also have a fairy godmother who is the mother of Jane, one of Mal's friends. The fairy godmother helped Cinderella in her story. The movie will also have some new characters such as Rita Ora, who is a famous singer and will play the Queen's Hearts, Red's mother. The movie will also have Brandy and Paolo Montalban, who played Cinderella and Prince Charming in a 1997 version of Cinderella. They will play the same roles as Chloe's parents in the new movie. The movie will also have some younger versions of other Disney stars such as Aladdin, Jasmine, Hades, and Maleficent. The Descendants 4 will take place in the magical lands of Oradan and the Isles of the Lost, as well as Wonderland, which is a new place that fans will recognize from Alice in Wonderland. Wonderland is a mysterious and magical place where anything can happen. The movie does not have an official release date yet, but is expected to come out sometime in 2024. The movie will be directed by Jennifer Fang, who has directed other movies and TV shows. The movie will be written by Dan Free and Russell Sommer, who have written other movies and TV shows. The movie will be produced by Disney Channel, which is a TV network that makes movies and shows for kids and families. Descendants 4 will be a musical fantasy film, which means it will have songs and music as well as magic and adventure. The movie will be a fun and exciting story that will show the fans a new side of the Descendants world. The movie will also be a tribute to the Cameron Boyce, who was a beloved actor and friend to many. The movie will honor his memory and legacy. When we go deep into the background and history of the Descendants world, such as how the villains and heroes were separated, how the Isles of the Lost were created, how the barriers work, how the magic works, and how the different kingdoms and cultures are connected, the Descendants world is based on the stories of Disney characters, but with some twists and changes. The villains and heroes were separated after a war that happened 20 years ago when the villains tried to take over the world. The heroes won and the villains were banished to the Isles of the Lost, a prison island surrounded by a magical barrier that prevented them from using magic or escaping. The heroes lived in Oradan, a peaceful and prosperous kingdom ruled by Belle and Beast. The barrier was powered by the fairy godmother's wand, which was kept in a museum in Oradan. The magic in the Descendants world came from different sources, such as fairy dust, spells, potions, artifacts, and natural elements. The magic could be used for good or evil, depending on the user's intentions and will. The different kingdoms and cultures in the Descendants were based on the locations and themes of the Disney stories such as Agrabah, Atlantica, Camelot, Corona, Enchanted Forest, Neverland, Olympus, and Wonderland. The kingdoms and cultures had their traditions, customs, languages, and styles, but they also interacted and exchanged with each other. When talking about the themes and the messages of the Descendants movie, such as the importance of choosing your path, the power of friendship and love, the value of diversity and inclusion, the responsibility of leadership and citizenship, and the joy of music and creativity, the Descendants movie explored various themes and messages that were relevant and meaningful for the audience. especially the young viewers. The movie showed that everyone had the right and ability to choose their path, and their present or society's expectations should not define them. The movies also showed that friendship and love were the most powerful forces that could overcome any obstacle or challenges, and that they should be based on trust, respect, and honesty. The movies also showed that diversity and inclusion were important and beneficial for everyone, and that they should celebrate and appreciate the differences and similarities among people. The movies also showed that leadership and citizenship were not only about having power and authority, but also about having courage, compassion, and wisdom, and that they should be used for the greater good for everyone. The movie also showed that music and creativity were essential and enjoyable aspects of life, and that they should be expressed and shared with others. The production and development of the Descendants movie, such as how they were inspired by the books of Melissa de la Cruz, how they were made with the help of Kenny Ortega, who is a famous director and choreographer, how they became popular and successful, and how they influenced other movies and shows. The Descendants movie were inspired by the books of Melissa de la Cruz, who wrote a series of novels about the Children of Destiny characters. The first book, The Isles of the Lost, was published in 2015 and was followed by 3 more books: Return to the Isle of the Lost, Rise of the Isle of the Lost, and The Escape from the Isle of the Lost. The books explored the backstory and adventures of the characters, as well as introduced new ones. The books were also adapted into graphic novels and animated shorts. The Descendants movie were made with the help of Kenny Ortega, who is a famous director and choreographer known for his work on High School Musicals, Hocus Pocus, and Michael Jackson's This Is It. Ortega directed and choreographed the first 3 Descendants movie and also served as an executive producer. He helped create the musical numbers, the costumes, the sets, and the overall vision of the movies. These movies became popular and successful, both critically and commercially. The first movie, Descendants, premiered on Disney Channel on July 31, 2015, and was watched by 6.6 million viewers. It also became the 5th most watched cable movie of all time. The second movie, The Descendants 2, premiered on Disney Channel on 5 other networks on July 21, 2017, and was watched by 8.9 million viewers. It also became the most watched cable movie of 2017. The third movie, Descendants 3, premiered on Disney Channel on August 2, 2019, and was watched by 8.4 million viewers. It also became the most watched cable movie of 2019. The movies also received positive reviews from critics and audiences, who praised the story, the music, the performance, and the messages. The movie also generated a lot of merchandise, such as dolls, clothing, accessories, video games, and more. The movie also influenced other movies and shows such as Zombies, which is about the children of zombies and humans, and Secret Society of Second-Born Royals, which is about the children of royalty who have superpowers. People love Descendant movies because they are fun, musical, and magical. They also love them because they show the stories of the children of Disney characters, both heroes and villains. They can see how the kids are different from their parents, how they choose their path, and how the kids make friends, fall in love, and face challenges. Just when we thought we knew everything about Descendants 4, a mysterious new character appears. Who is this new one? What secrets are they hiding? And how will their arrival shake up the world of our beloved Descendants? Comment your thoughts below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.